Okay, today's a little art lesson. I'm standing above the painting. This is one of the paintings I did. It's an assemblage, they call it. You put things on a canvas, all kinds of mementos, and then you paint them. And what I'm going to talk about today, though, is just this section here. These are all paper flowers that I make that I then put gesso on and then paint. And I'm going to show you how to do these flowers. They're the easiest thing in the world, and they just make great designs. They're flowers, but they're just three-dimensional, and you can put them in all kinds of artwork. And they're very easy to do, and you can make them all out of all kinds of paper, newspaper, typing paper, construction paper, whatever you like. And I'm going to do one for you, and you'll see how easy it is. So let's put that aside. Here's my work area. And all you need are circles, a couple of circles. You need some glue. It could be just Elmer's glue. It could be any kind of glue that you may have around the house. White glue in the bottle. Even the stick glue works fine. And I need a piece of paper. Very easy to do, and you can make them different sizes. You can make them different shapes to some degree, very much different shapes. And all I'm going to do, no, Friday, no, go on. I'm going to make circles. Even the circles don't even have to be perfect. I'm making circles now, but you could just kind of cut circles out. I'm making them different sizes. From just circular items that I have at the house. I'm going to make one flower. Now I do have, I have two, I have three pages here. I'm just going to do two. You can also fold them over to get more. There's all kinds of ways just to make duplicates of things. So I'm gonna actually have three here. You can make as many copies as you like. Now you can make the circles the same size, or you can make them different sizes. And you can make them out of different kinds of paper. And so it's very simple to do. So I'm going to cut out these. I'm making, well, I'm not sure. I think I have three of each because I have three pieces of paper together. And again, they don't have to be perfect. There's no petals. The petals are done by the way it's cut and folded, and then the way you fluff them up. So it's very, very easy. And I'm putting that on top. That's almost, these two are almost too much the same size. I'm going to cut one of those down. And this is a smaller one. And it's getting dark. I hope there's enough light. I put light on this, but I don't know. I have a better light station upstairs, but I'm lazy. So I'm going to cut one of these just a little smaller. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's a facsimile of a circle. There you go. That's good enough. So we have sort of three different sizes. And what we do is we take this and we fold it in half, and we fold that in half, and it's okay if it's not even on the top. That's not a problem. And then we fold that in half, so you're coming up with like a little funnel shape. And then we cut the little, this is what actually makes the petals. We cut the sides, the corners up a little bit. That's it. We just open it up. So it looks like that. Or so, it's facsimile of, it doesn't really matter. The same thing, we're going to fold it in half, fold that in half, and then fold that in half. If your paper is really thick, you may have trouble folding that last fold may be difficult. I just kind of cut those off, just to make more of a petal shape. And we put that aside. So we have two, and then we have the middle size. I think this was the middle size. Maybe this is the smallest one, I don't know. So we're going to cut that half, and then half again. And then we're going to cut the edges. You can make different petal sizes by deepening the this cut, like cutting it more deep, or however you want to do that. So there's a lot of variability just in the sizes and the paper you choose and how you cut the petals. I'm just doing kind of like the same cut. Okay, then what you do is I'm going to make a six petal flower. I'm going to take this one. Well, I only had two. That's okay. So then I take, this is just some glue, nothing fancy. And put a little dot there, and put the other one on top, another one on top. Now, when I lay it down, I try to stagger them so they're not in the same spot, so there's more of a scalloped edge. They're not completely in the same spot. And then I put a little glue. And then I go to the next size, and I put one down, and I dab it with some glue. And then I take another one of the same size, and if you can see, the petals are not even, they're all irregular, and that's okay, that's fine. Just stagger the top. Don't make them so they're in the same spot. You want some scalloping to go on there. Kind of press it down. And then we're going to the smallest size. You use very little glue with this. Put that on. And then lastly, the sixth one. You can use 6 or 5. I tend to use 6 is what I use. Okay, so now we have this shape here. There's some extras. And then what you do is you take the other end of a pencil or the tip of the brush. I was using a brush, so I use the brush. And then you just scrunch this up. Each layer you scrunch up to the shaft of the brush or the pencil. I think with a child, you want to use maybe a pencil, which would be fine. This is a nice thing for kids to do. Once you do these, you can whip them out like probably 3 or 4, well, maybe 2 a minute easily. Okay, now I'm stopping here, and you can see what a pretty flower that is. And it's got a nice profile. Looks kind of like a lily pad. And if you want, you can go back in the center and lift it up even more. So it's up to you how you want to lift it up and how much you want to change the flower. If you want it flatter, the bottom layer to be flatter, or you want to be all on top. So there you have your pretty little flower. Oh, the lines are showing. Yeah, the lines are showing because of the pencil mark, but that's, you're going to be painting over this. So this flower, these flowers, you can make them any size, and then you use them in a design. And here I use them, these are the flowers that I made. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I could have put this one here maybe. Now it would be painted. And you do want to gesso them because this is paper and it will absorb all the paint. So you want to, put some gesso on them so it doesn't absorb the paint. But, it's a pretty little design thing that you can add to any art project. And you can make them different sizes. And so that's it. That's a little way of quick and easy way to make flowers for assemblage pieces, or flowers for just about any occasion. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.